Welcome to Inside English. Step inside the world of stories, language, and ideas.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Inside English. I'm James. Thank you for being here today. I'm so happy you're listening. Today we talk about a very special story. A story that looks simple but means so much. A story about animals, but really about us. About people. About power. About dreams that break. The story is Animal Farm. The writer is George Orwell. Maybe you know this name. George Orwell is a famous writer. He wrote another book called 1984. That book is also about power and control. But today, we focus on Animal Farm. This book is short. You can read it in 1 or 2 days, but it stays in your heart for many years. George Orwell wrote this book in 1945. That was a long time ago. The world was different then. World War II just ended. Many people were tired. Many people wanted change. They wanted hope. Orwell saw something important. He saw how people want freedom, how people fight for equality. But he also saw how power can change good people, how beautiful dreams can become terrible. So he wrote this story. A story about a farm, about animals who want to be free. Before we start, I want to ask you something. Think about this while you listen today. Have you ever believed in something beautiful? A dream? A promise? A friendship? You worked for it. You protected it. You loved it. But then, slowly, it changed. Little by little. Until one day, you looked at it and thought, "This is not what I wanted. This is not what I believed in." Have you felt this? Many people have. This feeling is at the heart of Animal Farm. Keep this feeling with you as we go through the story. Now, let me tell you about the story. Animal Farm happens on a farm in England. The farm is called Manor Farm. Many animals live there. Horses, cows, pigs, chickens, dogs, sheep. But these animals are not happy. Why? A man owns them. His name is Mr. Jones. He is the farmer. He controls everything. Mr. Jones is not kind. He is lazy. He drinks too much. He forgets to feed the animals. He takes their milk. He takes their eggs. He makes them work hard. But he gives them almost nothing. The animals are always hungry, always tired, always sad. Can you imagine this? You work every day. You work hard, but nothing gets better. You are still hungry, still tired, still trapped. This is how the animals feel. One night, something important happens. The oldest animal on the farm is a pig. His name is Old Major. He is 12 years old. Very old for a pig. He is wise. All the animals respect him. Old Major calls all the animals to the barn. It is late at night. Everyone comes. The horses, the cows, the chickens. Everyone sits quietly. They listen. Old Major stands in front of them. He is old. His voice is weak, but his words are strong. He says, "Friends, comrades, I am old. I will die soon. But before I die, I must tell you something important. I must share my dream." The animals listen carefully. "Our lives are miserable," Old Major says. "We work every day. We give everything. But what do we get? Almost nothing. We are born. We work. We die. This is our life." The animals nod. They know this is true. "But why?" Old Major asks. "Why is life like this? I will tell you. Because of man." He points outside, to the farmhouse where Mr. Jones sleeps. "Man is our enemy. Man does nothing. He does not make milk. He does not lay eggs. He does not pull the plow, but he owns everything. He takes everything. We work, he eats, we suffer, he enjoys." The animals feel something rise in their hearts, anger, sadness, but also hope. "We must fight man," Old Major says. "We must take the farm. We must be free. We must live for ourselves, not for man." "All animals are equal," he says. "Remember this. All animals are equal." The animals feel excited. They feel strong. They feel united. Then Old Major teaches them a song. The song is called Beasts of England. It is about freedom, about a future with no man, about happiness and equality. The animals sing together. Their voices fill the barn. They sing about green fields, about clean water, about freedom. That night, they go to sleep with hope in their hearts. But 3 days later, Old Major dies. He is old. It is his time. The animals are sad, but they do not forget his words. They do not forget the dream. 2 young pigs become leaders. Their names are Napoleon and Snowball. They are smart. They can read and write. They study Old Major's ideas. They make a plan. They call it animalism. This is the idea that animals should be free, that animals should control their own lives. The animals wait. They prepare. They dream. Then one day in summer, something happens. Mr. Jones goes to town. He drinks too much. He forgets to come home. He forgets to feed the animals. The animals wait all day. No food comes. They are so hungry. They cannot wait anymore. The cows break down the door. All the animals run inside. They eat the food, Mr. Jones wakes up. He hears the noise. He comes with his workers. They have whips. They try to hit the animals, but this time the animals fight back. The horses kick. The cows push with their horns. Even the chickens fly at the men. Mr. Jones and his men are scared. They run away. Mrs. Jones runs too. They leave the farm. The animals win. The farm is theirs now. Can you imagine this moment? The feeling in their hearts? For the first time, they are free. They run around the farm. They look at everything with new eyes. This is their land now, their barn, their fields. They go to the farmhouse. They look inside. They see the beds, the mirrors, the soft chairs. The animals decide, we will never use these things. We will never become like man. They change the name of the farm. It is not Manor Farm anymore. Now it is Animal Farm. The pigs paint words on the barn wall, 7 rules, 7 commandments. These are the rules of their new life. The most important one is number 7. All animals are equal. The animals look at these words. They feel proud. They feel hope. This is their promise, their future, their dream. This is the beginning of Animal Farm, the beginning of a new world. But will it last? Can dreams really come true? Let us continue the story. The first days on Animal Farm are beautiful. The animals work together. They bring in the harvest. Everyone helps. Even the chickens carry small pieces of hay. The work is hard, but it feels different now. They work for themselves, not for Mr. Jones. Every animal understands this. They finish the harvest faster than Mr. Jones ever did, and every animal gets enough food. Nobody is hungry. On Sundays, they do not work. They have meetings. They raise their flag. The flag is green like the fields. It has a hoof and a horn on it. The pigs lead the meetings. Napoleon and Snowball are the main leaders. There is also another pig named Squealer. Squealer is very good at talking. He can explain anything. Napoleon and Snowball are very different from each other. Snowball is full of energy. He talks a lot. He has many ideas. He wants to make the farm better. He teaches the other animals to read. Not all animals can learn to read. The dogs learn a little. The sheep cannot learn at all, but Snowball tries hard. Napoleon is different. He is quiet. He does not talk much, but he watches everything. He thinks. Napoleon takes the puppies from the farm dogs. He says he will educate them. He takes them away. Nobody sees the puppies anymore. At first, life is good. The animals have food. They feel free. They sing Beasts of England every Sunday. But slowly, things start to change. The pigs start to take the milk. Every day, the cows make milk. But the milk disappears. The pigs drink it, then the apples are ready. The animals think they will share the apples. But no, the pigs take all the apples. Some animals feel confused. Why do the pigs get special food? Squealer explains. Comrades, he says, the pigs do not take the milk and apples because we want them. We take them because we need them. We are the brain workers. We organize. We make decisions. If we are not healthy, Mr. Jones might come back. The animals are scared. They do not want Mr. Jones back, so they accept it. The pigs get special food. Months pass. Mr. Jones tries to take the farm back. He comes with men and guns. The animals fight. Snowball leads them bravely. They win again. They call this the Battle of the Cowshed. Let me tell you about one very important animal. His name is Boxer. Boxer is a huge horse. He is very strong, very kind, but he is not smart. He cannot read well, but Boxer works harder than anyone. He wakes up early. He works late. He never complains. Boxer has two sayings. He says them all the time. I will work harder. Napoleon is always right. When something goes wrong, Boxer says, I will work harder. When he does not understand, he says, Napoleon is always right. All the animals love Boxer. He has a good heart. A pure soul. Winter comes. Snowball has a new idea. He wants to build a windmill. He draws plans. The windmill will make electricity. Snowball says, we will have light. We will have machines. Life will be easier. The animals are excited, but Napoleon does not like this idea. He says the windmill is stupid. The animals do not know who to support. One Sunday, they have a meeting. They will vote. Snowball speaks. He talks about the wonderful future. The animals are ready to vote for him. Then Napoleon stands up. He makes a strange sound. Suddenly, 9 huge dogs run into the barn. They run at Snowball. They want to kill him. Snowball runs for his life. The dogs chase him. He escapes through a hole. He runs away from the farm. He never comes back. The animals are shocked. Where did these dogs come from? Then they remember. The puppies. Napoleon took the puppies. He raised them. He trained them. Now they are his dogs. The dogs sit near Napoleon. Their teeth are big. Their eyes are cold. Nobody speaks. Nobody moves. Napoleon announces, there will be no more Sunday meetings. The pigs will make all decisions. This is the moment everything changes. The moment freedom starts to die. Napoleon is in control now. A few days later, Squealer explains. Snowball was a traitor. He worked with Mr. Jones. Napoleon saved us. Is this true? The animals are not sure, but they are afraid to ask. Then Napoleon says, we will build the windmill. It was my idea. Snowball stole it. The animals are confused, but they do not question. So they start building. They work every day. They break stones. They carry heavy rocks. Boxer works the hardest. He wakes up even earlier. I will work harder, he says. I will work harder. The animals work through autumn, through winter, through spring. They are always tired, always hungry. The pigs do not work. They give orders. Napoleon rarely appears. When he does, the dogs walk with him. More things change. The pigs move into the farmhouse. They sleep in beds. The animals remember the rule. No animal shall sleep in a bed. But Squealer says, the rule says no animal shall sleep in a bed with sheets. We removed the sheets. So it is fine. Did the rule always say with sheets? The animals cannot remember. 1 year passes. The windmill is almost finished. Then one night a terrible storm comes. The wind is very strong. In the morning, the windmill is destroyed. All the stones are everywhere. The animals are heartbroken. 1 year of work. Gone. Napoleon says, Snowball did this. He came at night. He destroyed our windmill. Was it the storm? Or was it really Snowball? The animals do not know. But they do not ask. We will build again, Napoleon says. So they build again. Boxer works until his body cannot work anymore. One day Boxer falls. He cannot get up. His leg is broken. His body is too tired. The animals are very worried. Boxer is their friend. Napoleon says, we will send Boxer to the hospital. A van comes. It takes Boxer away, but Benjamin, the old donkey, sees something. Benjamin can read. He reads the words on the van. Horse slaughterer. Benjamin shouts, stop! They are taking Boxer to be killed! The animals run after the van. They shout. But Boxer is too weak. The van drives away. Boxer is gone. This is one of the saddest moments. Boxer gave everything. He worked so hard. He trusted Napoleon, and Napoleon sold him. For money. A few days later, Squealer says, Boxer died peacefully at the hospital. His last words were, Napoleon is always right. The animals want to believe this, but their hearts feel heavy. More years pass. The windmill is finished, but the animals do not use it. Napoleon sells the electricity to other farms. More animals die. New animals are born. The new animals do not remember the rebellion. They do not remember Old Major. The pigs get fatter. The animals get thinner. One day the pigs start walking on two legs. They wear clothes. They carry whips. Everything is different now. One evening, some animals look through the farmhouse window. The pigs are having a party. They invited human farmers. The pigs and the men sit together. They drink. They laugh. They play cards. Napoleon makes a toast. He says, "We are friends now. We have the same interests. The animals outside watch. They look at the pigs. They look at the men. They look back at the pigs. They cannot tell the difference anymore. The pigs look like men now. The animals look at the barn wall one last time. They want to see the 7 commandments. But there is only one commandment now. All animals are equal. But some animals are more equal than others." This is where the story ends. Let me share my heart with you. This story hurts. It hurts because it is true. Animal Farm is not really about animals. It is about us, about people, about power. George Orwell wrote about real history. He wrote about the Russian Revolution. In 1917, workers in Russia fought for freedom. They fought for equality. At first, they won. But then new leaders took control. Stalin was like Napoleon. He became a dictator. He killed millions of people. The dream died. But this story is not just about Russia. It is about everywhere, every country, every time. It is about how good dreams can become bad, how good people can become terrible, how freedom can turn into slavery. When do things go wrong in the story? Not when Napoleon chases Snowball away, not when the pigs take the milk. It starts earlier. It starts when the animals stop asking questions, when they accept small changes, when they think, maybe this is okay. The commandments change slowly. First one word, then another. The animals notice, but they do not speak. They think, maybe I remember wrong. This is how freedom dies. Not suddenly. Little by little. What about Boxer? Boxer is good. He works hard. He believes. He trusts. But is that enough? No. Because Boxer never asks questions. He never thinks. He only obeys. Napoleon is always right. But nobody is always right. Not Napoleon. Not anyone. Blind trust is dangerous. Even if you trust a good person, what about Benjamin? Benjamin sees everything. He knows the truth. But he stays silent. Is silence better than blind trust? No, silence is dangerous too. When you see wrong things but say nothing, you let them continue. So what is the lesson? Animal Farm teaches us to pay attention, to ask questions, to speak when something is wrong. It teaches us that power changes people, that good intentions are not enough, that we must always watch our leaders. It teaches us that words matter. When someone changes the meaning of words, be careful. It teaches us that small changes lead to big changes. But there is hope too. The hope is that you are listening to this story. You are thinking about it. George Orwell wrote this book to warn us, to help us see, to make us think. When you read Animal Farm, you see the mistakes. You promise yourself, I will not be like them. I will ask questions. I will speak. This is the power of stories. Let me ask you one more time. Remember the question from the beginning? Have you ever believed in something beautiful? And then it changed? When that happened, what did you do? Did you speak? Did you fight? Or did you stay quiet? These are hard questions. Life is complicated. But Animal Farm tells us, do not stay silent. Do not stop asking questions. Do not let fear control you, even if you are small, even if you are afraid. Speak, ask, think, because freedom is not something you win once. Freedom is something you protect every day. With your words, with your actions, with your courage. Animal Farm is a short book, maybe 100 pages, but it is one of the most important books ever written. I hope you read it, not because it is famous, but because it will change how you see the world. You will never look at power the same way. You will notice when words change meaning. You will see when small freedoms disappear, and maybe you will speak when others stay silent. You will ask when others accept. You will fight when others give up. At the end of the story, the animals look through the window. They see pigs and men together. They cannot tell the difference. This is a moment of despair. Everything they fought for is gone. But you know what? The animals are still there. They are still watching. They still see the truth. As long as someone sees the truth, hope exists. As long as someone remembers the dream is not dead. You are that someone. We all are. We remember Old Major's words. All animals are equal. We remember the dream of freedom. And because we remember, we can fight for it. In our own lives, in our own ways. Thank you for listening today. Thank you for spending this time with me. Thank you for thinking about these big questions. Animal Farm is a gift. George Orwell gave it to us. Now I give it to you. Read it. Feel it. Think about it. Share it. And remember, stories change the world. Stories wake us up. Stories make us human. Until next time, keep reading. Keep thinking. Keep questioning. This is James from Inside English. Goodbye, everyone.